Your child just rolled their eyes at you. Again, you asked them to put away their shoes and they muttered under their breath, "You're so annoying." Your blood boils. You think, how did they become so disrespectful? But here's what you don't realize. You taught them, not intentionally, not consciously, but through one mistake you make dozens of times a day, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Here's the mistake that's creating the disrespect and how to fix it starting today. Before we go further, hear this. You are not a bad parent. You didn't wake up one day and decide to raise a disrespectful child. This mistake? It's so common, so normalized, that most parents don't even know they're making it. I made it with my own children. Your parents probably made it with you. It's passed down through generations because nobody ever questioned it, but the research is clear, and child development experts all point to the same thing. The way we respond to our children in one specific moment teaches them either to respect us or dismiss us. You didn't know. Nobody warned you, but you're about to learn. And once you understand this, everything about your relationship with your child will shift. So take a breath. This isn't about shame, it's about awareness. Let's uncover the mistake. Your 6-year-old is building an elaborate tower with blocks. She's been working on it for 20 minutes, concentrating deeply, carefully balancing each piece. You walk into the room and say, "Time for dinner, let's go." She doesn't look up. "Just one more minute." You feel your patience thinning. "I said now, come on, everyone's waiting." She keeps building. Your voice rises, "Are you listening to me? I'm not going to say it again." You walk over, stand above her. Your shadow falls across her tower. "Move it, dinner's getting cold." She looks up, frustration in her eyes. "You're so mean, I wasn't done." She knocks over her tower and storms out. And you think, how dare she speak to me like that? But here's what just happened. You just showed her, through your actions, exactly how to disrespect someone. You interrupted her without warning, dismissed what was important to her, spoke to her in a tone you'd never use with an adult, used your physical size to intimidate, showed no regard for her feelings or perspective. Then you expected her to show you respect. But respect isn't taught through demands. Respect is taught through modeling. And in that moment, you modeled disrespect. Most parents would never speak to another adult the way they speak to their child. Imagine this. Your partner is working on their laptop, deeply focused. You walk over and say, "Stop what you're doing. I need you right now. I'm not going to ask again." They'd be furious, and rightfully so, because that's disrespectful. Yet we do this to our children constantly. We interrupt them. We dismiss their activities as unimportant. We speak in tones we'd never use with a colleague or friend. We make demands without explanation. Then we're shocked when they mirror that behavior back to us. When you disrespect your child, their brain learns. Lesson 1, people with more power don't have to be respectful. Mom doesn't respect me because she's bigger and in charge. So when I have power over someone smaller or weaker, I don't have to respect them either. This is how bullies are created. Lesson 2, respect is about control, not connection. Respect means doing what someone with power says, immediately, without question, without my feelings mattering. This is compliance, not respect. And it creates either children who become doormats, no sense of self-worth, children who rebel against all authority, no trust in leadership. Lesson 3, my feelings don't matter. When I'm in the middle of something important to me, it can be dismissed. My emotions are inconvenient. I should just stuff them down. This is how we raise adults who can't advocate for themselves or regulate their emotions. In Italy, there's a deeply held cultural belief, rispetto è reciproco. Respect is reciprocal. It doesn't flow in one direction, from child to parent. It flows in both directions. Italian parents understand. If you want your child to respect you, you must first respect them. Not because they've earned it, not because they're old enough, but because they're human. Let's replay that dinner scene with respect. Your daughter is building her tower. You approach and kneel down to her level. You wait a moment, let her finish placing the block in her hand. Then you say softly, "That's a really tall tower. You've worked hard on it." She looks up, feels seen. You continue. "Dinner's ready in 5 minutes. I need you at the table. What's your plan for the tower?" She thinks. "Can I finish this part first?" You assess. You have 5 minutes. You have 4 more minutes. Then we need to pause and eat. You can come back to it after dinner. Okay. 4 minutes later, you return. "Time's up. How did it turn out?" "Good. I got it really tall." "I can see that. Let's go eat. Your tower will be here waiting." She gets up, comes to dinner. No power struggle, no disrespect, just collaboration. In the first scenario, you interrupted without transition, dismissed her work, used your authority to force compliance, created resentment. In the second scenario, you acknowledged what she was doing, gave a clear time boundary, involved her in the solution, maintained the boundary respectfully. You still got her to dinner, but you modeled respect in the process. Dr. Diana Baumren's decades of research on parenting styles found authoritarian parents, high control, low respect, produce children who are either compliant and anxious with low self-esteem, rebellious and disrespectful, rejecting all authority. Permissive parents, low control, high warmth, produce children who are entitled and disrespectful, poor impulse control, difficulty with boundaries. Authoritative parents, high expectations, high respect, produce children who are self-disciplined, respectful of themselves and others, confident and socially competent, better emotional regulation. The key difference? Authoritative parents respect their children while maintaining clear boundaries. They don't demand respect, they model it, and their children naturally mirror it back. A mother in Rome told me this story. Her 8-year-old son had become increasingly disrespectful. Eye-rolling, talking back, slamming doors. She tried everything: punishment, taking away privileges, lectures about respect. Nothing worked. Then her own mother visited and said something that stopped her cold. "Have you noticed how you speak to him?" She was defensive. "What do you mean?" Her mother said gently, "This morning, he was drawing at the table. You walked over, barely looked at his drawing, and said, 'Stop that. We're leaving in 5 minutes.' He'd been working on it for half an hour. You dismissed it like it was nothing." The mother felt her chest tighten. Her mother continued, "Then at lunch, he was telling you about something that happened at school, and you interrupted him mid-sentence to answer your phone. At bedtime, he asked if you could read one more chapter, and you said, 'No, I said 1 chapter, now go to sleep,' without even explaining why or acknowledging his disappointment." The mother sat down. "I didn't realize." Her mother nodded. "You're asking him to respect you, but every day you show him that his thoughts, feelings, and activities don't matter. How can you expect respect when you don't give it?" That conversation changed everything. The next morning, her son was drawing again. She came over and sat down. "Tell me about what you're drawing." He looked up, surprised. "It's a dragon." "I can see that. Look at all the details you put on the scales. That must have taken a while." He smiled. "Yeah, I've been working on it for a long time." She paused. "I need to tell you something. We have to leave for school in 10 minutes. I know you're not finished. What should we do with your drawing while you're gone?" He thought. "Can we put it on the counter so it's safe?" "Perfect. Let's do that." 10 minutes later, he put his drawing away and got his backpack. No fight. Over the next weeks, she practiced, kneeling to his level when speaking, waiting for him to finish before interrupting, acknowledging his perspective before stating her expectation, using the same tone with him she'd use with a friend. And slowly, his disrespect melted away, not because she punished him, but because she stopped modeling disrespect. She said to me, "I spent years trying to teach him respect while disrespecting him daily. Once I changed how I treated him, he naturally changed how he treated me." Let me break down the most common ways parents disrespect their children, often without realizing it. 1. Interrupting them. We interrupt children constantly. They're playing, talking, reading, thinking, and we barge in with demands. "Stop what you're doing. I need you now." What this teaches: what I'm doing doesn't matter. I should drop everything for people with power. What respect looks like? Give a transition warning. "You have 5 minutes, then we need to leave." Or acknowledge what they're doing. "I can see you're in the middle of something. When you finish that part, I need to talk to you." 2. Speaking to them in tones we'd never use with adults. Pay attention to your voice when you speak to your child. The sharpness, the impatience, the exasperation. Now imagine using that tone with your partner, friend, colleague, boss. You wouldn't, because it's disrespectful. What this teaches: people can speak to me harshly. That's normal. I should accept it. Or, when I have power, I can speak to others harshly too. What respect looks like? Use the same tone with your child that you'd use with your best friend. Calm, kind, clear. 3. Dismissing their feelings. Your child says, "I'm scared of the dark." You say, "There's nothing to be scared of. You're fine. Go to bed." Or they say, "I'm sad that Emma didn't invite me to her party." You say, "Oh well, there'll be other parties. It's not a big deal." What this teaches: my feelings are wrong. I shouldn't feel what I feel. I should just get over it. What respect looks like: acknowledge the feeling, even if you don't agree with it. You're scared. The dark feels really big and scary. What would help you feel safer? That must hurt, wanting to be included and not getting invited. It's okay to feel sad about that. You're not fixing it, you're validating that their feelings are real and worthy of respect. 4. Making decisions without their input, when appropriate. Obviously, toddlers don't get to decide if they wear a coat in winter, but older children deserve age-appropriate input. Yet many parents make all decisions unilaterally: what they wear, what activities they do, how they spend their free time, what they eat beyond nutritional basics. What this teaches: I have no agency. My preferences don't matter. What respect looks like: offer choices when possible. We're having vegetables with dinner. Would you like broccoli or carrots? It's time to get dressed. Do you want to pick your outfit or should I? You need an extracurricular activity. Here are 3 options I think you'd be good at. Which interests you? 5. Invading their privacy and autonomy. Going through their belongings without asking, reading their diary, barging into their room without knocking, sharing embarrassing stories about them in front of others. What this teaches: I don't deserve privacy or boundaries. People can violate my space. What respect looks like: knock before entering their room. Yes, even for young children. Ask before going through their backpack or drawers. Don't share stories about them without permission, especially ones that embarrass them. Treat them the way you'd want to be treated. Here's how to shift your language. Instead of "stop crying," say, "I can see you're upset. Take some breaths. I'm here." Instead of "because I said so," say, "because it's not safe. Because we don't have time right now. Because that's our family rule." Give a reason. They deserve to understand the why. Instead of "you're being so difficult," say, "You're having a hard time right now. What do you need?" Instead of "I don't care if you're not done. We're leaving," say, "I know you're not finished. That's frustrating. We need to leave now, but you can continue this later." Instead of "get over it," say, "This is really hard for you. I'm here while you work through it." When you respect your child, their brain releases oxytocin, the connection hormone. They feel safe, seen, valued. When they feel this way, their prefrontal cortex, the rational, thoughtful brain, stays online. They can listen, cooperate, regulate emotions, think about others. But when you disrespect them, their amygdala, the fear-anger center, activates. They feel threatened, dismissed, powerless. In this state, they can't access rational thought. They can only react: fight, disrespect, defiance. Flight, withdrawal, shutting down. Freeze, blank stare, non-responsiveness. Your disrespect triggers their survival brain. Then you punish them for the behavior your disrespect created. Here's what happens when you stop disrespecting your child. Week 1, they'll test you. Is this real? Is she actually listening to me? There might even be more disrespect as they push boundaries. Stay consistent. Week 2, you'll notice small shifts. Less eye-rolling, fewer slammed doors, slightly more cooperation. Week 3, your child starts mirroring the respect you're showing them. They interrupt you less, they speak more kindly, they consider your perspective. Not because you demanded it, but because you modeled it. A father in Stockholm told me his 10-year-old daughter had become increasingly rude. One evening, he was cooking dinner and talking to his wife. His daughter tried to tell him something. "Dad, guess what happened at..." He held up his hand without looking. "Not now. Can't you see I'm busy?" She walked away. Later that night, he thought about it, and he realized, I do that all the time. The next morning, he found her. "Hey, can I talk to you for a minute?" She shrugged. "I guess." He sat down. "Yesterday, when you tried to tell me about your day, I dismissed you. I didn't even look at you. That was disrespectful. I'm sorry." She looked up, surprised. "It's okay." "No, it's not. Your thoughts and experiences matter. When I brush you off like that, I'm saying they don't. I'm going to work on that, and if I do it again, you can call me out." She was quiet. "Then, you do it a lot." He nodded. "I know, I'm going to do better." From that day, he made a commitment. When she spoke to him, he stopped what he was doing, made eye contact, listened. Within a month, her disrespect had nearly disappeared. He said to me, "I kept trying to teach her respect by demanding it, but she was just mirroring what I showed her every day. Once I gave her respect, she gave it back." Before you speak to your child, ask yourself, would I say this to my best friend in this tone? If the answer is no, rephrase it. That's the test. Here's what the research tells us. Children learn respect through mirror neurons. These neurons fire both when we perform an action and when we watch someone else perform it. When your child watches you, dismiss them. Their brain learns to dismiss others. Interrupt them. Their brain learns to interrupt others. Speak harshly to them. Their brain learns to speak harshly to others. But when they watch you, listen fully. Their brain learns to listen. Acknowledge feelings. Their brain learns empathy. Speak kindly. Their brain learns kindness. You are their blueprint for respect. They don't learn it from lectures. They learn it from watching how you treat them, hundreds of times a day. So here's what I need you to hear. Your child is not inherently disrespectful. They're mirroring what they've been shown, and that means you have the power to change it, starting today. Not by demanding respect, but by giving it. Kneel to their level, use kind tones, acknowledge their feelings, give transition warnings, explain your reasoning, treat them the way you want to be treated. It will feel unnatural at first. You'll catch yourself mid-sentence about to interrupt or dismiss. Stop, breathe, rephrase, and watch what happens. Within days, you'll see small changes. Within weeks, your relationship will transform. Not because you forced respect, but because you modeled it. And one day, your teenager will face a situation where they could be cruel or kind, and they'll choose kindness. Not because you lectured them about respect, but because you showed them thousands of times what respect actually looks like. That's your legacy. You've got this. Stop demanding respect. Start modeling it. And when your child looks you in the eyes and speaks to you with genuine respect, not fear, but true regard, come back and tell me. I'll be here. Now go treat your child the way you want to be treated. That's where respect begins.